Hello, acting tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Magic and Magic and Magic and Magic and Magic. Me, BlueAnkylo. We're almost at the end of Act 1. That's no one can ever. I have a feeling as I get older and we've done hundreds of Let's Plays, my introductions become less and less sensible unless you've been following the channel your entire life. Of my own special code for all of it. But for today's episode, we're going to finish off Castle Port Myron, which is we're almost done. We killed the boss at the end of last episode. And, yeah, there's a couple doors and areas left, but maybe not too much more to do. There's a secret door, at least one, that we couldn't open yet. And,
yes, I feel strong.
I think we need more strength or something to break it down, so we might have to come back later. You know, we'll deal. Just gotta get stronger, somehow. Some magic way. So there's this knight, doesn't seem to be dead here. Seems kind of alive.
And here comes the
Yes,
cavalry.
more glory.
Too soon, I might add. Thank you, Raiders. Maximus told me you had potential, but I wasn't expecting to witness it firsthand. But I propose we continue this conversation in a more comfortable part of the castle. Follow me.
Sure. Looks like we saved the castle. The Maiden of Fate sent you to Port Myron at the right time, my friends. You did not only save me, thanks to your actions, my daughter is out of harm's way. For that alone, I'm eternally in your debt. Okay, that'll be 20,000 gold at least, minimal. Which reminds me that we haven't been properly introduced. I am John Morgan, Baron Consort of Bayworth and new governor of the Aegean Peninsula. The locals sure know how to throw a welcoming party, don't they? Yeah. Tell us more. Those men arrived from nowhere and overran the castle guards in the blink of an eye. Our spellcasters were the first to be targeted. Probably to prevent them from summoning reinforcements. Since our escape route was blocked by enemy forces, we had to retreat to the old keep and barricade ourselves. I don't know how long we would have lasted in there. We found a letter. The Empress has warned me the situation was bad, but it's even worse than I thought. They are not mere brigands, they are organized, bold, and they seem to have an agenda for the peninsula. I need to find out who is behind this attack. They have failed once, but they will only strengthen that will only strengthen their resolve. More quests.
We're here to help.
I'll be direct. I have only a handful of men to keep the peace. Carthol has closed its gates, and by all accounts is about to declare independence, and I don't even know for sure who we're up against. I need people like you to be my eyes and ears. What does this entail? It's simple. As the official representative of the Empire, my hands are tied. If I deploy troops, it would be seen as a military move by our neighbors. You, however, are only raiders. Only raiders. Only mages. All I'm asking is, do your thing. Do your thing. Explore, talk, follow. I'm not asking you to take on any unnecessary risks, but keep me informed of what you find and identify the mastermind. Yeah, I'll make it worth your while. You better. You're doing me a great service, my friends. These scoundrels are not just targeting the Empire, they have been attacking emissaries from Erolan and the Seven Cities as well. Needless to say, King Vaniel of the Elves is not happy. Oh man, blue reading comprehension. The doors open suddenly, and the Praetorians rush to defend the governor, relaxing only when they identify the newcomer. My lord, are you alright? I saw traces of battle as I landed. Welcome back, Lev. We're safe thanks to the timely intervention of these adventurers. The brigands launched a full-fledged attack while you were away. My friends, this is Lev, our scout and griffin rider. Ah, I see. Unfortunately, the news I carry won't bring you much comfort. I flew over the Elemental Forge as per your order, and as you suspected, an unidentified party has taken over the place. Judging by the figure and agility, I think they were elves. They threw a volley of darts my direction and quickly retreated to the forge, where I tried to make a second pass. So I couldn't take a good look. Sorry, my lord.
We're here to help.
Are we? Ah, speak of a faceless and his shadow appears. As if the brigands weren't enough, now we have to deal with hostile elves. Has Vaniel decided to take an action to avenge the attacks against his people? It's true, the elves have been on edge these last few years, especially after what happened to the Mother of Trees. Oh, really? Raiders, I need you to sort this out. Lev Griffins will take you to the Elemental Forge so you can investigate. Oh, do I have to go right now? No, we can go. Okay, so throne room isn't really
again, my friend.
explorable, but we can talk to some people. So, Swordmaster, if you're going sorting. My daughter is my greatest treasure, my pride and joy. So why bring her to such a dangerous place, you ask? Well, I didn't. I actually told her to remain in Bayworth with her. I should have known she would sneak onto the wagons. Oh, yeah. Did she go to the circus? That's Anne for you. She can't resist the call of adventure. She takes after her grandfather.
I'm happy to see you again, my friends. What news do you bring?
Thank you for helping the governor, but I'm still keeping an eye on you. Don't take it personally, just part of my job. Swordmaster, or Shieldmaster and Swordmaster, that is. Being a Praetorian Guard of the Empire is an honor only bestowed upon a chosen few. Only a handful of sentinels are chosen to become Praetorians once a year on Elrath's day. We must then swear a sacred oath before Elrath himself, pledging to sacrifice ourselves if duty requires. As long as I live, no harm shall befall the governor and his family. Had Lord Morgan not ordered me to get the young mistress to safety, I would have killed all those dogs myself. Thank you for helping the governor, but I'm... Yeah. Oh, you're adventurers, yay! I heard the Circus of the Moon is east of here. They have a juggling beastman with 4 arms and a guy that can eat swords. I need to see this. Blah, 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 I'm a baby. And what do you think you're doing, young lady? Don't bother our visitors. I knew you were adventurers. I want to know everything. When I'm big enough, I'm going to be an adventurer too. I want to see the whole ration. I want to know what's beyond the shrouded south and through the unknown east. I want to ride with the great aurochs and the orcs of Renar and see the oily fence of Jade Coast and the fire giants and the Hamina and the Hamina. Okay. I've only met my granddad a couple of times, but I like him. Even his eye patch doesn't scare me. Father always talks about it, but I'm pretty sure granddad's a pirate. That's great. Yeah, I even want a battle axe for my birthday, but Dad won't let me have one. I'm almost 9. I tell you, 9. Alright. I think we're spared the circus quest this time around. So elemental disturbance seems kind of important. Go for a flight over there at some point if we want. Then in general, we want to figure out what's going on with the brigands and whatever's happened in Kolrath. We could try to do... I think this is a... I don't think we can do this one yet. The Stolen Sword. I think that's a higher level one. Maybe we've killed enough enemies now for the bestiary. Okay. Very questy. Anything else we can do while we're here? We never opened that door. Go zoom zoom. We explored most of this castle.
I feel stronger.
Now where am I going? Oh look, it's open now. Convenience. I have the feeling this is going to be a griffin in here. Oh, hey there, Griffin. What's up, buddy? You guys having a good time? Well, let's have... Oh, we can't even rest up. We need to go buy some food and stuff, guys.
We're here to help.
We don't have any food. We can't travel. Expensive. This guy is bouncing around on his crossbow. This is not Warcraft, dude. Indeed, I come from the Griffin Duchy. I served under Duke Anton during the Second Eclipse, trading griffins for war. The Duke sent me here to assist Governor Morgan. My birds can take to the Elemental Forge. Tell me when you're ready. The griffin might be trained. It growls. If you follow your fingers, I wouldn't take another step. The beast is powerful enough to cut through chainmail like butter. Alright, we're gonna have to come back here with food. Or that solves one direction. And we have a lot of money. And I would like to buy some goodies before we go to another dangerous dungeon. And I seem to, like, vague recollections that the Elemental Forge, although it's a very important area, I remember it having some very difficult, somewhat optional monsters in there that we may or may not be ready to fight. So if we go in there with a lot of food for rests and maybe a couple more spells for survival, we might make it. I think this section is going to be locked until we open that door, and the top right, I don't know. There might be a key somewhere.
I feel stronger.
I didn't see a shortcut out of here either. It was kind of annoying. Just trying to look at the map. If I see like a slightly different edge of a tile, I want to check it out just in case. Also should probably save every now and then just in case. We still don't have the correct key. That's not a good sign. Given that we're basically done this map, I mean, I'm hoping that maybe in that one area behind the block door, there's a key in there, and that'll open up effectively 2 areas for one. 2 birds for the price of 1. But if that's the case, we're gonna need some more power. I did look it up. There's only 3 stats you need to open up secrets.
I feel stronger in something.
1 is strength, 1 is perception, 1 is magic. And these are usually strength. Perception is usually the cogwheels, and magic is usually the other one. But it might not be like... Some of them might be a little different. They might just trick you a little bit. Is there anything on the first floor that we missed?
It smells musty in here.
Bear with me a second here. I probably should consider just, you know, grabbing a... It's actually very difficult to find a good walkthrough. I was going to say I should just find a walkthrough real easy, but it's actually not easy. This game does not have a lot of good guides anymore. A lot of the old guides I used to look at back in the old day are actually... The websites are legitimately gone. I think Ubisoft tried to make this game disappear. So, it's kind of harder to get info on it than you'd... So, yeah, you're gonna use my my video series here. This is the permanent super walkthrough that shows everything you need to know. Definitely never gonna miss anything on this one. I wish we had some nice maps and stuff though. So we need to buy some food. We might do a little bit of a shopping trip. I think somewhere around now.
Wait, you hear that?
This guy
Yeah.
should
No, it's
get out of the
nothing.
way. But there's a bit of a bug that happens from time to time. I think it has to do with the activation servers for the game. Or something like that. Forget the exact details. But there's a thing I can do. If this guy doesn't get out of the way or something, there's a way to fix it. One way or the other. Is this... Will you Hour of Power me?
Feel stronger.
No, just Destiny. That's the... So the one with the moon is Destiny, which is fine, but not what I need. Oh, also, when I saw that shrine that said a couple episodes, or maybe literally last episode, it said Enola or something. Only look at the first 3 letters of the day. The last 2, the Da, is short for day, I guess. So there's 7 days in the week. 7 saints or dragons or whatever the lore is, I forget. But it's just an abbreviation of their name is the first part of the word, and then Da for day at the end. So whatever it says, it's going to say like Enola's day or Edoras day or whatever. Just look at the beginning of the day, and if the first 3 letters match up, you're on the right day. That where we certain doom? That's the certain doom. That's where the specters are. We can't fight specters. Okay. We could check this guy if there's anything we can do here.
Yes.
and buy some food.
Running on mother.
Give me some food. $200. It's getting a little bit more expensive to get all these stacks of food. There we go. Expert Earth. And we might as well sell some of our junk here. I think I've already double checked. Yeah, before today's episode started, I just divvied out some garbage armor. So we were equipped with the best stuff, I think. I may have just stole some boots that we could have equipped, but generally speaking, I tried to make sure I'm fine. And we could sell these. I don't know. I mean, I'll keep a couple for if I go master. We might want some of these as dual wielding. I don't know. I mean, we have more money than ever before, but we could get some. I probably will buy the permanent elixirs at some point. They're not that expensive as we get later into the game. But right now it's still kind of expensive. We'll hold off on that. Oh, also, just to make inventory space, we equipped some garbage stuff here. Doesn't actually do anything. Although some of these magic rings could be sold as well, because medium armor, you know, is not really a kind of... the chances of me ever really investing into medium armor are pretty slim. But I'll just sell the common stuff for now. It's barely even worth the time. Okay, is there any other skills we need to train at the moment? The light magic we can do back in town. I think that's all we can do at the moment. We've got no access to mysticism yet. No water magic. We can pick up light. I think that's all we can do. Okay. So we should have some money from some spells finally. We have to get pretty much any of the low-level stuff I want. Just gonna double-check this statue. It looks to be charged up, so we're gonna try this. No, we're gonna try it on the way back. We have to go to the castle anyway, so why don't we save that for after a quick shopping trip, basically. Looks like we're gonna have to have a rest. We can do like a long rest that we can go to the inn, get our 10% stat bonus, get the Hour of Power, cast the Might spell, and then try to open it. Because I'd like to clear dungeons and get all the treasure out of them, like the secret walls, you know, the first time we go in, rather than try to remember to go back
Lovely town.
10 hours later, because it's hard to remember. Light magic. And okay. We've already talked about everything else. We can do shopping first, and then rest, and then I guess we'll head to the Elemental Forge. You could save up some money so that when we get to the next town, you'll be able to buy more stuff, but that's still a ways away. Ah, here we go. So some... We don't really care about Radiant Weapon. Do we? Radiant Weapon. It's like Spiritual Weapon. 10 to 29 light plus physical. I suppose it might work good on enemy mages because it does do physical damage from a magic source. But the main thing is, if it hits, the enemy can't block, which doesn't really matter to magic. But single target heal is actually not great compared to regenerate, but it's another person that can heal. And we can get rid of curses. So, yeah, at this point, it's probably safe to buy some of these. I'm going to buy the Fire Ward. I don't know if there's anything that does light damage. It probably is, but I want to have what I want to have. Duplicates are... We don't have enough money for duplicates right now, but... Clear Feeble Mind's probably good. Let's see. So, hold on. Let me think for a second here. Destiny... This is air magic. Gonna pick up Mana Surge. Pick up Time Stasis. Pick up Arcane Ward. I actually think I like the looks of Dark Vision, if I remember correctly. I like how Dark Vision lights up the screen more than the other lighting kind of skills. Darkness Ward is only dark magic. I haven't done very well for getting water magic, so this is my only water mage. Pick those up. And then I think let me double check some people are like investing a little bit higher in skills, so I want them to get the spells first. What to do? Yeah, so Jarrell is going heavy into earth and Rides is going into air, so they can have Jarrell for earth magic and Rides for air magic in terms of like the expert level stuff. So expert earth. Boy, my money's gone. Maybe don't worry about that yet. Someone's gotta have earth resistance. And then Rides, someone has to have the air resistance. And clear mind. Oh, we're out of money. Well, I almost managed to get one of each of spells, but no. Sheesh. I mean, you know, not a huge surprise. I guess I should have sold these. I still could. I need enough money to go to the inn still as well, but that's like 40 bucks. I'm sure we'll get better arcane focuses by the time we need them anyway, right? Don't worry about it. Barely worth anything. We could probably sell, you know, a few of these. Say half of them. We could actually sell the super potions entirely because we don't even need them. Normal potions heal us up to full. The elixirs are not worth that much, so we'll hold on to them. Alright, made a little bit more money. Shopping with me, BlueAnkylo. Everyone wants a shopping episode, right? But this way, I was thinking they're pretty cheap. And we had a lot of money, so getting the protection from various elements, I think it's probably about time to deal with the enemy mages that do all that stuff. So I wanted to pick up Clear Mind. And if I have enough money, and I think I do, I can get Stone Skin on my other mage. Yeah, I would like 2 people with Cure Poison eventually. I would also like Heroic Destiny at some point, Dispel Magic at some point. Dark Vision, probably. Radiant Weapon one day, maybe. Windshield, I don't think matters too much. A second Poison Spray is not that important. There. That way we've got almost every spell that we can learn, we've learned at least one person. And, yeah, now is when it gets difficult to put all the stuff I want on the bottom that I want on the bottom on the bar. So I think we're probably going to need stuff like ward spells to just be from the spell book. We could probably put the heal spell down for now. But I'll probably stick mostly to offensive spells down here, to be honest. So Clairvoyance, Armor, and a heal from light. Got the Fire Ward, Fire Bolt, Fireball, our buff. To be honest, the buff could probably just be, yeah. The buff can stay in the spell book. We don't generally need that. Burning Determination is pretty cool though. We use Celestial Armor a fair bit. Heal will be nice in the pinch. And that gives us at least one more slot for good fire spells. But yeah, I have to just remember, unfortunately with the way the hotbar works, I'm going to have to just remember what's in my spell book eventually. Which is something to work on. Same thing with Eagle Eye, that's not something we really want to have there all the time. Regeneration and Cure Poison are fine. Clear Mind as a cleanse is probably nice to have. And then, like, Air Ward, again, can be over here if we need it. How long does that last? 8 turns? That's fine. So consciousness is for sleeping. Frozen ground is kind of a cool disability attack. I don't think it does damage. Yeah, but it does make an entire group stuck where it is, which is like a root for a group. That's pretty good. And stone skin is an interesting buff that we may get some value out of. Different, yeah. Might be helpful. It's hard to say. Then we've got Darkness Ward, Find Secrets. Shadow Cloak I do use sometimes, but I think its value will decrease as enemies get more and more attacks per turn. But our Arcane Ward, which is stacking with other resistances, so, you know, in theory we can get like +4 to everything and then +10 or 11 to a specific. That gives us more overall. I'm going to want Mana Surge. Got the lightning spells, and we'll get, we don't have any darkness really, but we can get time stasis as a disabling. That does give me some options, so that's kind of cool. Okay, happy. Yeah, there's not too many more spells at the current store that we need. I've kind of blown through a lot of resources buying everything, but you know, it's good to have it in a pinch. All right, well rested.
I feel stronger.
10% bonus to stats.
Things are quiet here.
Hopefully,
In harmony.
and I'm actually not 100% sure if we have enough steps. Oh dang it! Going this way did not help. I'm not even 100% sure we've got enough steps to get to the wall I need to break with this. I need to be kind of efficient here because I don't think the well-rested bonus lasts long enough, honestly. It's kind of annoying. I wasted some steps there, of course, but we used almost a quarter of our sleep just getting out of the town. And because you have to walk over the world, we'll probably be down to like 50 steps by the time we even get to a dungeon. So it's too small of a number, I think. Or it should be tied to like the actual time, not just the steps you take. I don't know. It's not a bad idea, but I think the implementation
I feel stronger.
could be better. So I'm up like basically 100% sure our power will last. It's gonna be close on well rested. I need to not waste.
I hope some brigands attack. Crushing.
I need to be
skulls.
efficient here as we walk
See you
around.
again, my friends. What
Oh,
news do
they
you
just
bring?
teleport us right to the top, huh? Oh, I wonder if this is blocked by the thingamajigger I was talking about too. Maybe this is the activation thing that's blocking that as well. I'll save that. I'll probably have to take a little break to go fix that kind of stuff. Okay, we need to get to the second floor, which is right side. If we do all this and we still can't open it, we'd be really sad. Also, if there's no key here and doesn't get me all the stuff I want. It looks like our well-rested buff will make it, barely. Well, we had some spare steps. It's fine. So we've got to spot it. And then we've got to make ourselves stronger. And I'll make ourselves see better too, just in case that's... I'm not 100% sure which one we need. There we go.
There are enemies ahead.
Looks like we're fighting. Kind of silly, after we've cleared the dungeon out, there was some monsters hiding behind a broken wall. Or, it wasn't a broken wall when we got it. They've just been living in there for however long. Definitely silly. Oh, there was a lot of them. Oh, and there's enough to get a level up. Wow, there's a lot of guys living in this wall.
I don't feel so good.
Feels so good.
Would appreciate if you'd stop poisoning my dudes.
Stay down.
All right, are we good here? No, there's still more enemies. Welcome to the corpse pile, my friend.
And stay down.
I mean, thanks for playing. I don't know how long they were living here inside this. Well, I guess if there's a door, they had a way out. It's just our only way in was that way. Some money and a bronze key. Okay, that's what we needed. We just didn't know we needed it. At least it's optional, you know. I don't like that this door doesn't open at all. It should be visibly broken or barricaded or something if it's non-functional. So top right. And this should be the end of our adventures in Port Myron. More monsters behind a door? No. One final treasure dive. Bit of lore. Oh, you know what I should have done when I was at the tavern back in Sorpigal? Was check if I have enough bestiary entries. So 2 magical items. That's our reward. Mind you, we did get some level ups. So combat is its own reward. We got a magic crossbow, doesn't matter. Magic ring. It's resistances and perception, which, well, I suppose we don't want to lose stat boosting items that can open doors, because this way we've got someone who's a little bit better at you know, spotting those things. Oh, technically Act 1 is completed. Okay. I guess we have some levels up. So who's... Oh, man. Drow just not enough to get to level 11. What do you think? We could get some vitality. We'll do a magic power level. Might do some more spirit after this. I feel like we put a fair amount. We like kind of balanced our magic and spirit together a little bit. They're pretty similar now. And the magic definitely going to make us do more damage. And then now having more spirit to cast more spells longer seems like couldn't hurt. Could hurt. Could hurt the enemies. All right, so for Grotham, I think for now I'm just investing in fire a little bit longer. It might be fire and then magic focus or something like that. Just look at this damage here, 54 to 76. I mean, it's a small increase. Honestly, the critical might even be better overall damage increase. We're just focusing on air for rides. And I guess we want dark ready to go. So that's hey, bad cat. Cat Untitled trying to chew on the lights. Dark expert is actually about as high as I want to take dark anyway. I don't really care if we bother mastering it, so that's good. We can move on to, might even just be prime for shows next, because I think Primordial Master gets us Implosion, and that's going to be his like main damage dealing spell. Although air is good, I think it might be prime and then focus or something like that. Something. Okay, so it is possible that I'm sort of soft locked now and can't progress with some weird DRM on this game. I think it happened to me the first time I played too, honestly. Ubisoft, eh? Eh? There's a variety of different versions of this available nowadays. You can, I think you can buy it on Steam and Uplay and stuff. That's not how I bought it back in the day. So, a little bit complicated. I'm gonna go check if we can use the road, but I feel like the fact that the Griffin ride is grayed out is the problem we have. And, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I missed something, but I was kind of expecting the end of Act 1, something like this might happen anyway, so. If you're playing along and you get this problem, well, just do some Google. It's not impossible. Someone can, it's a couple lines of text in a DLL or something you have to change. Not a DLL, just a config file you have to change. Assuming I can get it to work. Check this bridge first.
What a perfect day to begin a journey.
Because I know this guy is supposed to open up at the end of Act 1, but sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, the road, because Sea Haven's where we need to go next. So if that's blocked... Now, it is also possible that that doesn't normally open until the, Like, I don't remember the exact sequence of events. It's possible that doesn't open up until you do the Elemental Forge thing.
I'm happy to see you again, my friends. What news?
But as you can see, it's crossed out. Which might be a secret
see you again, my friend.
message of screw you guys. Okay. Today's episode is brought to you by Backtracking, the game. There's one more thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can turn in my quest for the bestiary, because Act 1 should have enough enemies to get the first 10 bestiary entries. Sure. We're not strong enough, I don't think, to do any of the other side areas. We can't fight Cyclopses or dragons or banshees. I think that's all we have access to in this area, but they're all super high level enemies. I think the banshees are kind of related to the Crusader Paladin promotion quest. The dragon is just, I think it's just a fun challenge. It's literally on the cover art. And the other one, Cyclops, is just a side objective. I don't think you have to do it. This guy just doesn't seem to want to give me anything. Huh. We could bring a chef with us and have that 10% bonus, but... okay, I'm going to pause the recording here, and when I come back, I'm going to try to hopefully have fixed whatever's going wrong. So, see you guys in a minute. And we're back. Hey there, future tubers. I've got to keep this section of the video a little bit shorter, because we only have 20 minutes left in our hour, but I want to get some more content done, because we've mostly just putzed around. So, it works. Like I said, you can find the solution to this online pretty easily if you've got this problem. There's basically an XML file. I just did it. There's an XML file you have to edit, which can be done in most Notepad editors like Notepad++, sponsorship. And you just delete like 4 lines of text. It's really, really basic hackery. Hacking 101, the easiest thing possible. You can find, do some Googling if you want to see the exact lines. GOG.com's forums got it. This should correct this. Well, I'm going to call it a bug. It's a DRM anti-piracy thing that's been sort of on and off and changed over the various versions of this game. And sometimes you need the Uplay servers to be activated from Ubisoft. And if you play it on Steam, you have to use the Uplay launcher. And it's a nonsense. And I hate the DRM stuff like that makes the game not work. It's the stupidest thing. And it just frustrates people who bought the game. So whatever version you're playing, if you see that grayed out text, that's what it means. It's, unactivated or whatever. I actually think the easiest way to fix that, rather than messing around with launchers and Ubisoft servers and patches and stuff, is just to delete the 4 lines in Lev's XML dialog file, which is like a very, very simple file. You can, like, again, it's not that hard. And then whether whatever version of the game you've bought, or even if you hard the game, it should work just fine. So, anyway, let's go. I'll need to teach you the basics of griffin riding. Wouldn't want you to fall. So, yeah, there you go, folks. BlueAnkylo teaches you how to hack, except not really. 8-year-old game, come on. Here we are, the Elemental Forge. No traces of those elves I saw earlier. Be careful, they could be inside. You alright? You look a little pale, huh? First-time flyers. I'll wait for you here and tend to the griffins. Let me know when you want to go back to Port Myron. Okay.
Flying would be so fun.
Flying's always fun. So here we are up in the sky. Is it in the world map? Yeah, it's up here in the world map. We're in the Elemental Forge, right in the middle of everything. You kind of see where we've been. Sorpigal, Den of Thieves, Lighthouse, Castle Port Myron. We have not been to Carthel, even though we were quite close to it. We were unable to get there. We're also unable to get to Sea Haven. It'd be nice to get to some of these places to get some jobs and trainers, but no. Arbitrary town skill gating, basically. They've been doing that ever since about Might Magic 7 or so. Honestly, Might Magic 6 was pretty generous. You could go to almost any town without fighting much. Wasn't really blocked by plot generally, but something about the developers' decisions. They want to design these games so that you have to do things and restrict, like, access to certain spells until late game. Probably for balance. Psh. I care about the balance. Pretty cool place, right? Got a giant star gate. I think this place would look a lot cooler if you could fly. We're getting all the map completion here. We want to get 100% map completion. Very important. These things look mildly important. Oh, it's Elda. If we were back on the Aden Peninsula, we could theoretically get the shrine blessing. Oh, well. I think this is the right day. Well, let's see what this does. Geronimo. What is an elemental forge, you ask? I don't know. Probably forges elementals.
This one is mine.
Well, this is not a good sign. Oh, geesh. Oh. What? I really don't know. I don't know if this is like... This is the second time we've seen this. It's been a while. I really don't know what's causing all these issues. Like, is there a frame in some frames in their animations that aren't loading correctly or something, maybe? I don't know. Game's glitchy. These are assassins, though, now you know. What's that? Kind of want them to come towards me one way or the other, so. So yeah, they're melee monsters. Not that strong. I just pretend there's no graphics in this game. There's no such thing as graphics don't work. Audio glitches out from time to time.
I feel stronger.
Weird copyright things work sometimes or not others. There's something really funky with the I'm assuming it's texture related. I don't know if I could try to fix it or not. I haven't really dug into it since the dragon issue. It hasn't been a big problem for this Let's Play, but the more often it happens, the more I'm gonna be pressured into trying to fix it, I guess. We said we're doing one more magic level up, and then after that we're gonna do back to mana level up. Train up the earth magic a little bit higher for Drow. Should be good. This gets us, we don't actually have, well, it does make poison spray stronger. We don't have a lot of earth spells in general, but, you know, more armor, more regenerating, stuff like that. So I'm expecting if there's more assassins, we'll be dealing with more, more glitchy textures. Remember the old days when monsters were just simple sprites and they couldn't glitch out because it was just one image? I remember those days. Just use your imagination. It's a stalker, which is a different kind of assassin, probably. Maybe a stronger one. And he has a friend. Ah, he's ranged. Now you know. So when we see stalkers, we want to look. This actually makes the game harder. This is like bonus difficulty because now we've got enemies that I can't really identify and have to guess what to do with them. This is just part of the challenge. Part of the fun. Ah, I see you hiding behind the glitches. Yeah.
And stay down!
Excellent. This is much better. I guess they're supposed to be elves or something. Can we see them? What if we go to the bestiary? Will the game crash? That works just fine here. It's got to be part of the, either part of their animation cycle or like textures. Like I do kind of feel like it's part of the what am I calling, the glow, right? Like the particle animation around them. I did try before, if you guys remember. I think it was an episode ago. I tried changing a bunch of my graphic settings to try to fix it, and even turning basically everything off, it didn't fix it. So it feels like it's either a compatibility issue with my current operating system or DirectX or something, or some kind of weird file corruption that's glitched out. Could re-download the game or reinstall the game or try to repatch the game or clean my CD. I don't even know. I wonder if we're in a far enough dungeon that we should have like, maybe we should be revealing traps now. There's assassins and stuff. It seems like kind of trap town.
So tired.
How are you guys tired already? Weren't we just sleeping? Well, party members get a pretty huge stat malady if we don't rest, so. So dark. So edgy. So, teleporter. Anything else? Magic. I hate when I get bugs and glitches when I'm trying to record. It really throws me off my flow, you know? Sorry if I sound a little scatterbrained. Well, they're elite. I can tell that much. If I could just turn off the graphics, whatever the fog effect or something that's doing that, I would turn that off instantly. Oh, it seems like you have no ranged attacks. Oh. Okay, here we go. Watch. Watch this. Alright, we have the ultimate combo. Now, you might not be able to see exactly. Oh, good, red. Sorry, this is probably like seizure alert or whatever you call that, photosensitivity, right? And this is not good for my Let's Play. Well, there's enemies coming. This is really bad. I don't know. Maybe after this episode, I gotta try to figure something out. I don't even know what these are. Still don't even know what these are. Well, I guess they're assassins. Okay, there's a lot of them. Yeah, this is definitely more interesting, or interesting. There's some additional challenges when you can't see your enemies at all. You know, the funny thing is, the last time I Let's Played Might Magic 6, didn't have this problem. Another one over there. Wow, there's a lot of baddies here. Hard to see them, you know. Those are ranged looking assassin-y dudes or dudettes. Oh, we better put some healing on, I think.
I feel strong.
Kill these first if I can. Oh boy.
Do not want to die.
You know what we need? Armor. This is the range. They're just gonna stay back and spam us with that. Okay. Weakened. Must be one of their attacks. Well, this is definitely not an ideal setup. We are regenerating. Got one. And... two. Very nice critical hit. These ones are only halfway glitchy. That was just a little cheeky regeneration there. Do we have a spell that cures weakness? I think we might. We totally do. Out of MP again. Huh. Same old song and dance. Immediately weakened again. Classic. Just be glad I've got the spell that recovers that.
I kill you.
If we didn't have the right spell, this would be even worse. Yeah, you'd have to rest after every fight, basically. Which maybe I should do anyway. It's only 10 mana. It could be. Okay, so Stalkers. Fun. Cool. Great. We also leveled up, I did notice, the artifact booties. The level 3, which is not their max level. And it adds 8 to magic. Okay. Now we're talking. Just gotta get into level 3. So for now, Drow can have the super magic. I don't know if it's better on somebody else, but let's save it, because, you know, who knows if anything's gonna work. Alright, these are like big plot important doors. We're not going to be opening those easily. Oh, sneaky little treasure chest. That's easy to miss.
I feel stronger.
Probably should just rest anyway, I suppose. We got 8 food. We'll be okay for a while. It's not like we're in a rush to beat this game in the minimum days, you know? Oh yeah, traps. Just in case.
Oh, what is that?
Found something? Oh, found something! The question is, can we do anything about it?
I feel stronger.
What's my spell book? F. Okay. Oh, come on. So the door I should put on my map. Whatever it requires, probably strength. We need more than like 17 might. That's the water shrine. We got the fire shrine. Probably 2 more elements at least. Oh, back to the Ancient Peninsula. This is not quite where I didn't mean to load a new map. See where we are, I guess, at least. If the game loads. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. We're not fine. So now my keyboard I can't, oh no. This game is falling apart in front of my eyes. Ah, this is not a good sign, guys. Another weird glitch I've never had happen before. I'm getting all the fun glitches. I've never gone through a door and lost control. It's like... I don't know what it's like. It's like it's waiting on a cutscene or something. I can't cast spells. Yeah, it feels like something didn't work when it loaded this map. I feel like maybe my installation didn't work. Like, I am getting the feeling that something borked when I installed the game. Definitely the with the textures, and then that glitch specifically. Well, now I can't. Well, this is truly unusual. Let's just restart the game. Well, you know, if this game doesn't work out, then I guess I just won't upload the videos, and I'll just make a post in my Discord or something saying, yeah, I tried to Let's Play it, but 6 episodes in, the game just stopped functioning. That'd be a real shame, because this is a fun old game, but... Okay, we can move again. Try to load. It might have been a bad installation or something. To be fair, I haven't had a game installed badly like this in a very long time. You can see how long this specific map takes to load. Oh, it worked this time. Mostly. But unfortunately, you can't pass anyway. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I didn't actually load up the local mini-map. Something is still not happy here. I mean, reloading the game fixed one problem. We're probably at about an hour in, but...
What is that?
Oh, of course, this thing
I feel stronger.
said, what is that? Oh, we did see something. That looks like the magic one to me. Nice. Okay, good. I like finding secrets. Friends? Praise be Saralam. You found me. I was studying an ancient fresco and triggered some kind. Frescoes, our worst enemy. Okay, so on the plus side, if you want Grandmaster Magic Focus, which we will one day, she's the one. I have a theory. History books claim that all Shantiri vanished in one single night, but I don't think it's true. After all, many of the inhabitants of Thalan are descendants of the Shantiri. No, I believe it's the Shantiri culture that was wiped out, not the people. And if my hunch is correct, then there's only one kind of magic capable of making people forget about their culture, and that's void magic. But was it used by the angels, or the faceless in their senseless war, or by the Shantiri themselves in a foolish attempt to save themselves? I'd love to discover the truth. Okay. Not a particularly valuable find at the moment, but one day we'll come back and get GM. In fact, you know what? GM focus. I'll never remember. I'll just look it up on my walkthrough somewhere if I need it.
What is that?
Finding more secrets? Any traps? We said, what is that? And then nothing got highlighted. Oh, I missed it. Kind of blended into the background. Okay, this one's probably the perception puzzle. So our chances of successfully, you know, finishing it is lower, I think. Yeah. Alright. Sadly, that's one secret success, and then 2 secrets too difficult. Not quite what I meant to do. I guess that means I could note down this one's probably... okay, well. Progress, sort of. Progress of a sort. No real reward for that. Whatever we're in the Elemental Forge to do, this is not it. Now, if progress is actually gated by opening one of those 2 doors, once again, we're kind of hosed. Treasure! Oh, a golden key. That's good.
There are enemies
stronger.
ahead.
Alright, come at me. You can almost see the enemies coming. Alright. Combat's fun. More fun when you can see them. I wish I knew what was wrong. Armor. It's got to be the particle effects, right? They look just fine. They're not blinking in and out. It's like the glow or something around them is what's bad.
I feel stronger.
Or something. Probably something is the truth. Yeah.
And stay down!
I kind of get the feeling these guys are weak to magic. Not very high magic resistance. That's the feeling I'm getting. So a key. Okay, well, let's go a little bit longer. Again, technical difficulty episodes. I guess we'll just accept that my episodes are over an hour long for this series, because it seems like I'm losing 10 or 20 minutes per episode to Shenanigan. Probably should save. Hmm. Okay. Opened another door.
I'm being attacked from behind.
That's not cool. I hate how enemies just get to spawn, you know, wherever they want. Like they there were no monsters back there, and then we walked over here, and then, oh, surprise! It happens all the time in this game, and it definitely starts to get annoying. I don't know if it's even worth trying to cleanse the weakened constantly. Need these two to die, please.
And stay down.
Okay. One side clear. Oh, you know what? I don't know how that works, but sometimes killing enemies definitely seems to equals one. I think because we have this here, it covers up the gold. Yeah. I don't know what's more useful for you guys watching along, but maybe retro pixelation. Will that fix it? I've never played the game with retro pixelation, but it's closer to smooth. Should have thought of that earlier. I don't know. That's probably going to bother some people too if we're in retro mode, but let's give it a shot. What are you doing? Weekends? Yeah, of course.
And stay down. And stay down.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's a little bit glitchy, but hey, if that's a temporary fix, it's gonna make some things look a little bit funkier with retro mode, but I guess we give it a shot. I forgot that was even an option, honestly. I usually thought the animation was pretty good in this game, but obviously that's less impressive. Oh, are these water elementals?
There are enemies ahead.
Wind elementals. These might be very difficult for us. I kind of remember this being a fight that was very difficult for me the first time I ran into it. Now, if they're doing air, I could at least put air ward up.
I feel strong.
And if we really want to help not die to magic damage, Prime gives us a small bonus as well. Yeah, it's not gonna work. They have chain lightning and can one-shot us. Okay. I did quick save. Well, see, I told you there were some dangerous spots in this area. I feel like I might have had a way to cheese them in this area. Like, I know I've killed them before earlier than you're supposed to. I don't remember how I did it now. Oh. On this side, I don't like this pixel mode. What are these? Light elementals. Oh. What do they do? And how dead are we? At least they're not elite. That seems pretty bad. I guess... Okay, hold on. Well, now I want to kill them. We could definitely put light protection on. I don't know if it'll make a huge difference. What I'm thinking is we pull them back to the corner and then fight them in melee. It just depends on, like, the range of their spell. Because Searing Light is a spell that I don't have, so I'm not really sure how long the range. It's definitely possible we shouldn't be bothering with these right now. Alright. So they just follow us. And then we can lure them into melee. That one step away, I'll definitely re-up my light protection. Just, I have a feeling we're still gonna die, but let's try to, you know, do as much as we can. Oh, I did it a little bit early. Oh, right, the naked sexy ladies. I remember this. Watch out, censorship. Alright. Also... I hope that affects it. They seem very loud again. Game's barely holding out. I'm assuming they're casting magic. Maybe I should. I don't know if it's better to try single target them down. Poison for sure. I think we can kill these guys. It's not going to be easy. So Mana Surge only does damage once. But it does do a lot of damage. We'll still need some regen. Yeah, he took 71 damage from the arcane thingamajigger. You know, this might be possible. For Mana Surge. The poison will keep ticking. I guess Entangle does a little bit more damage. Yeah, we got this. Celestial armor is good, yo. Yeah, I think you're dead. That's half the amount of damage we were taking. This is the kind of stuff I like to do, is try to find challenges that are technically possible, not chain lightning you die instantly, but like with a bit of care you can find a way to win. I like this kind of stuff. We've still got some armor. We're not like ambushed or anything, no. Alright, our armor's out. At this point, I'm gonna try to do it without using any mana potions, just for extra challenge. We ran out of light. Actually, now that we don't have our light resistance either, so maybe a bad idea. But we're so close. Someone dies right here. Ah, we're good. Nice! Okay, I don't know if we're going to get much for our trouble. But we definitely killed enemies that I'm not sure we're supposed to be able to kill yet. Yeah. So, I mean, we need a key that we don't have. But that's the light section of the dungeon. Unfortunately, I don't think... Oh boy, air side is not looking good. I don't think there's going to be a way to do that on the air side. We'd have to, like, poison them and then get away. But I think they would just one-shot us with the air magic is the thing. We could try... we're already at a really long episode at this point, but... do they spellcast? Okay, they follow us. But... the thing is, if they're in melee, I can poison them. But I can't move as long as they're in melee, and I can't move them back. I don't think there's any way to do my trick from here. And we don't have any mana anyway, but... so it's definitely air that's going to kill us. But last time, I think... So, Chain Lightning is a very powerful spell. I've been looking forward to that for a while. I don't think there's any way we can survive it. Oh, you know... Well, I will try my, the other spell. Yeah. Blue, get your words together. Celestial Armor, because it does work, apparently. Absorbs 90 damage. So air magic's not going to work on them, really, at all. You can poison them. So if we could get away next turn, they could chase us around, you know. Should have given this guy more magic. If this is possible, we need to heal up before we start the fight.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it one-shot us through all of our armor. Every spell I put on didn't matter. We got killed instantly. All right, I think I better end the episode here. I'm already up to like an hour 20 again. Thanks for watching, folks. Sorry about all the weird video audio glitches. I swear I've never had these before. I don't really know what to do. There's got to be one more thing to do in the Elemental Tower somewhere for plot. I just don't remember where it is, but we'll figure that out next episode. So thanks for watching, folks. I might do a little Google to see if anyone else has reported this kind of issue, but I have a feeling it's probably like system related or maybe install related, but it's hard to know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed nonetheless. I'm trying to keep the progress going even with all the weird issues. I think this was episode 6. Maybe it was episode 7. I lost count. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.